Hey yo, what up? It's your boy Sam Mr. Pain. Today we're doing a Juicy World vocal preset using Bandland, my dogs. So I'm gonna play his raw vocals here, and then from there we can see how and then where we're going, right? So let's listen.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there. I guess I'm just too high to care.
Okay, I was like, no, let me speed up this thing, right? So the first thing first that you gotta do, you gotta make sure you pull up here on TuneBed, and then it replaced my thing. So you just go to TuneBed and then you load in your beat or the vocals, and then it's gonna detect the key for that vocal or for the beat. So you can see here my scale for this whole song is like on C sharp minor, and then the BPM 76. Make sure it's for it's 404, and then we go to the auto tune, turn it on, our auto tune on, and then our scale is minor, sharp minor. Since here is also minor, right? And then we play them.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there. I guess I'm just too high to care.
And then like, yeah, man. After that, we gonna go to the effects, and then the effects here. My first plugin was like the de-esser, which is like I put this thing on 1000 hertz. Yeah, 1000 hertz, so that it can just like de-ess some highs, which is like
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right
without
there.
this plugin on.
Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there.
With it
I
on,
guess I'm just too high.
it's removing that harshness that's on his vocal. And then after that, we go to the compressor with this compressor on.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing.
So what I did here, I used the FBK compressor here, which is like my attack on 55, ratio on 2:1, and then release on 123, threshold on 4.4, and then gain on 1.7 dB. And then after that, we go to the EQ. On my EQ here, okay, with the EQ on.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right.
So what I did here, on my first knob here, I dropped it about negative 8.7 dB, and then leave this one as it is, and then leave this one as it is, and then come here on 800 and then drop about negative 0.3 dB, and also come here on the last one and boost like 0 plus 9 dB, and then we sounding like this.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there.
And then now go to the exciter, which is like a saturator, and then I tune my vocals about 3500, threshold on -5, and then harmonics on 50%, and then drop this thing about 25%, and then we sounding like this.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there.
I'm gonna leave this preset on the description below. You can download this thing for free. And then we go to vocal enhancer just to add some air and then strengthen our voice, widen our vocal, and then it's sounding like this with this thing on.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I.
So on this vocal enhancer here, I'm using the modern preset, and then the mix on 7%, not too crazy, and then we add in the reverb. I'm using the spring reverb, which is like the type American. You can use UK if you want, but then American I feel like it's dope. And then my amount is like on 8%, and then we're sounding like this.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there. I guess I'm just too high to care.
And then we're gonna move on to the chorus ensemble, which is like my depth on 4, speed on 2:2, and then bass on 5, amount on 0.4, treble on 5, and then we're sounding like this.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there. I guess I'm just too high to care.
And then last thing, the delay, which is like on my delay here, I put my time on 1 point. I don't know how to call this, but then on 1, and then dry on 100, feedback on 7, wet on 11, high pass on 1200, volume on 0, high pass on 7,148, and there was something like this.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you
And then I felt like I should just come and add this thing here, just as some little reverb. So I'm gonna put on 5, and then we're gonna play this thing as a whole.
Life don't seem so fair. Devil standing right there. Funny, you don't think I see you standing right there. I guess I'm just too high to care. Well, at least I found love that's rare. She helped me move my things from the Heartbreak Hotel. But wishing wells, love to splash, and I'm in the electric chair. Stuck in my mind, oh yeah, I'm in my prime, oh yeah, taking my time, oh yeah, even though everything feels so fast, losing my mind.
So if there's more that you'd want to understand or to learn using Bandland, comment down below, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel. See you when you see me. I'm gonna leave this preset on the description below as I fly.